Hey guys, this is TheInterloper, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. Last time we just did a grinding episode, getting our characters up to snuff, because now they're level 7. They should be able to take on Argath and his party much better now. So, let's see. We're going to give them another shot, but before I do that, I want to go over the changes we made to our party. So first of all, we'll start with Ramza. We were able to grind a lot of JP last time, so we were able to give him pretty much all of the Squire abilities. He has Focus now, which basically increases his attack power by 1 stage. That'll be pretty helpful for us if we need him to start doing more damage, which we might have to do in this battle, because the Knights and Argath in particular are incredibly bulky. We also gave him Salve. Oh wait, no, that was we had that last time. But yeah, it basically cures Blind, Silence, and Poison. So the poor man's Asuna. But we have Rush and Stone, which are whatever. But we were running out of things to pick on here. We also gave him Beastmaster. It's not going to be super useful, but in case later on we want to use monsters, we give monsters near him a new ability. I might give it a shot later on just to show you. Other than that, though, it's pretty much everything for him. We're going to keep him Squire, though, just because next chapter he'll gain a new ability that we'll want to be grinding towards. So we're going to build up some JP for that. Plus, Squire is just a great job for Ramza right now anyways. So Allaire, our White Mage, finally has move +1. The reason he was able to get Squire JP, even though he's a White Mage, is because we have other Squires in our party. And as long as they're gaining JP and he has the class unlocked, he gains a small percentage of the JP that they earn. I think it's like 20 or 30%. So having 2 Squires in the party, he gained quite a bit of JP as well. It was enough for a movement boost. Other than that, though, we were able to give him some Kira, finally. Kira's quite a bit more effective than Cure, and it costs a little more MP, but I think it's worth the increase. Being able to cure people in an area for about the same amount as a potion, maybe even more, is just very invaluable. We also got Asuna, so we don't have to worry about status effects too much anymore. They're not going to be too big of a deal quite yet, but next chapter we'll start seeing them a lot more, particularly during monster battles. I also gave our White Mage a Hempen Robe. It was originally on our Black Mage, but since we got that Silk Robe and I forgot to equip it from last episode, from the episode where we fought Weegriff, I went ahead and gave our Black Mage the Silken Robe so she has more MP and HP. I gave our Hempen Robe to the White Mage since he's probably not going to be in range to get hit anyways, at least ideally. Also, we finally made it to Fina an archer. We gave her a silver bow, which is the best bow we have available right now. Nothing too special about it, but you know, it's she'll be doing quite a bit more damage now, and she can do it from a safe distance. She also gained a bunch of Squire abilities just like Ramza. Let me show you. She finally has Counter Tackle, and we also gave her Focus and Salve. So she's pretty much learned everything we want her to for now. So she's done with the Squire class. She's moving on to bigger and better things. We also have our Black Mage. Like I said before, she has the Silken Robe now, so you can see she has a decent amount of HP and MP now compared to last time. She also has a move +1 from the Squires being in the party, and giving her and basically channeling some of their JP to her. The most important thing, though, is that we gave her Arcane Strength. Now, Arcane Strength is a passive ability, and it increases her damage with black magic. Or magical attacks in general, actually. But that includes her black magic. I don't know the percentage and how much is increased, though, but it's a pretty good amount. Like, you can definitely tell. I think it might even be like a 50% increase, now that I think about it. I'll go ahead and put I'll put an annotation in the video around this part once I look it up, though. But last but not least, we have Delita here. We know that he likes to go up into the middle of their enemy party and get killed. So we're gonna help him out a little bit to give him more survivability by making him a knight, and we're gonna give him our generic knight's equipment, since we're not gonna be using him this battle. But yeah, he should be doing a lot more damage now, actually. And since he has over 100 HP, he'll be able to last longer. We're going to try to keep him alive as long as possible, just so our units aren't getting destroyed by their black mages and Argath himself. So that'll be useful. You guys excited? You guys worried? Not anymore. I think we got this. Let's go to Zeakden Fortress. Alright. Let's go ahead and put our archer here with Ramza. Yeah. And then we'll have our black mage and white mage on this flank. Let's commence the battle. So, since we've already seen most of the dialogue in this scene already, everything that we've already covered, I'm just going to skip through. Because we already know what happens. Poor Tetra. This is a pretty difficult fight, as you saw last time. I did make quite a few mistakes, not just with like the grinding and everything, but not making sure that Delita had the equipment in order to survive. Making him a knight is definitely going to help us out, I think. More than anything that we've actually changed with our party, actually. Because I'm not sure if they programmed this specifically or not. I think they did, but I think they made it so that Delita will like single-mindedly go for Argath. It's a little unfortunate because Argath does have auto potion, but if we want to take full advantage of the fact that he's going after Argath, and so we'll probably end up taking down the black mages if it's convenient, but we're going to ignore the knights and try to take down Argath quickly. We want to hit him as hard as we can so that when we do damage to him, he's not just fully healing it all back up with his auto potion. At least Argath's Brave isn't amazing. It's only... sometimes his auto potion will fail, and we're going to kind of hope that that's what happens. The more it fails, the easier this battle will be. Damage. Yeah, we'll see. This is a tactics game after all. Our plans can always change. Here we go. Very interesting. I'm surprised the Black Mage actually came up on Ramza so quickly. I also think it helped that Delita did not move up and try to attack. I think being a knight actually kind of slows his speed down compared to his squire form. So that's probably why he didn't move up and get murdered automatically. So we'll go ahead and take advantage of this. Let's go ahead and do 54 damage to this Black Mage. She's gonna kill herself at this point. That's good for us. Let's move our archer up here too, I think. Actually, let me double check. Can she hit from there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's move over here. We should be able to hit them, yes. The bow has a range of 3 to 5 normally. Hitting anything below that is almost impossible, especially with this bow. But you know, the range is nice, and you get more range if you're shooting from above. That doesn't really factor in here, but yeah, we can get some shots off without them being able to do much to us. Let's see, that's 30 damage. That's 25. Yeah, we're gonna carry out with our plan and try to work on Argath. Hopefully, he doesn't heal from this. That was a waste of a shot. Oh well. Let's go ahead and use Protect on both of our characters here. Let's see. Alright, so Amphilis will get a move. That's good. We're going to target our unit because we're going to be moving him over here. And then when we move our Black Mage here, the effect will still go off. Oh wow, 124. That's insane. That's great. Alright, I did not expect that to one-shot, but there you go. That's just how good Arcane Strength is. Makes our Black Mage even more OP. Oh, I guess the vertical allowance of Protect isn't as good as I thought. It was only a half height difference, too. Oh well. Ow. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. Alright. Wow. He's going for Delita again, and he blocked. That's good. Make peace with your gods, indeed. Yes, he did not get the auto potion off. That's good. So we're gonna help Delita out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that will put us in range. But just to be on the safe side. Oh wait, no, we're in range already. Let's just go ahead and shoot. Awesome. It didn't go off again. So if we Kira... yeah, we'll get a turn first. Yeah, that heals us for a good amount too. That's great. We're just gonna sit here. And we're gonna have our Black Mage murder this one up here. But just to make sure, I'm gonna move our Black Mage up some. think a fire will take her out. Not quite, I'm glad I checked. Alright, so we'll do the fire run. Yeah, that'll do it. It's always good to check if you have the choice to. See, our grinding really did pay off, because our numbers are way higher this time. There goes their second black mage, so their biggest damage threat is finally gone. They're like the biggest problem for sure, just because they do so much damage. That was a pretty solid hit. Hmm. 84%. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try for the shot. That's unfortunate. At least we're standing still, so we get our turns more often. We're gonna have our white mage come up here and try to revive Ramza. Got it. Yeah, we have a 100% chance, and it gets 50 health back. I think that's worth our time. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize he had monk abilities. That's pretty bad. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. So, we're getting fire off. On these two. Will that kill Argath? Oh, yes it will. Alright, let's just do that. Battle's done. And we'll get Ramza up in time, just in time to see him get defeated. Boom. Good hit. Yep. Magic is everyone's weakness. Ha 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 ha. Excuse me, jeez. I'm sorry for coughing in the mic. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. No, not at the hands of milksop rabble. Yep, that's what you get. That's what you get, Argath, for being a huge cunt. So yeah. Went much better this time, that's for sure. Unfortunately, looks like teachers didn't make it.
I'm sorry, Delita. Ah! What was that? The powder! Delita! We must away! Delita! Delita!
Uh-oh.
I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand and watch them fall. I turned and walked away.
Alright, folks. That's the end of Chapter 1. Pretty dramatic death, seemingly, from Delita. Makes me wonder how he survived that explosion, honestly. Seemed pretty point blank straightforward to me. But yep. Now we're back to the monastery where we first had our tutorial fight. This is like a year or two later, maybe, since that incident. So now we're back with Gaffgarion. What's this, Ramza? Do you know him? He's not saying. He carries the princess with him. They'll not be able to travel far. You mean to give chase? What else? I will not return to the crown in shame. Well, you'll have no help from us. Our agreement said naught of this. Gaffgarion, always a sellsword. I would not accept your help if you offered. I'm sorry. I would not accept your help if you offered it. A true knight is all too eager to set right what has let go amiss. The Lion's Guard will serve the king's justice. Lavian, Alicia, we leave at once. There's the old priest. Elder Simone, are you unharmed? The princess! What of the princess? I mean, she's gone. Sorry, buddy. She was taken. I'm sorry. But you may put your fears to rest. We go to rescue her. Good on you, Agrias. You are very loyal. No, no, milady, you mustn't. You would only throw your own life away. Your worry will find no purchase with me. A knight is oath-bound to render aid. I really like Agrias. She's got a good heart. I want to go with you. I'll be no trouble to you, I swear it. Nonsense, Ramza. This is no concern of ours. I must go. I must know if it's truly him. That makes sense. The boy, eh? Well, there it is. Gods know where this path leads us. Damn, I didn't think he'd go with it so quickly. But So, yep, for the next battle, a couple battles, or at least for the foreseeable future, we'll have Agrias and Gaffgarion in our party as guests, and they're going to absolutely wreck every battle that they're in. I'm not even joking. It won't be as bad as the tutorial fight. We'll have control over everybody else, but they will somewhat trivialize the next couple fights just because of how strong they are. Still, they're fun fights. And we'll do the first one in this episode, I think. It'll be pretty short. So we're getting Lad, which was the other sellsword that was with Ramza and Gaffgarion in the beginning. He'll be able to join our party. He's got pretty good stats. We'll let him in for now. Not sure if we're going to end up using him, though. There's Alicia and Lavian as well, which were the knights that were attending the princess, and basically they serve Agrias. But now they're going to be in our part of our party. They're decent if you aren't too attached to your generics at this point. But again, probably not going to use them outside of the occasional battle, like where we need 5 people. Alright. So... Let's see. I'm gonna go, let's look at Ramza real quick. You'll notice that his portrait's changed to reflect his new outfit and the passage of time. So you'll notice when you look at his squire class, he's gotten a new ability, Steel, that we can research. That we can earn. It's a speech ability, kind of like Tailwind, but you notice like the speech bubble when like he's talking when he speeds up a character. It's kind of like that with Steel, except it increases a person's bravery instead, and it's by 5 points for the battle. It's temporary like Tailwind, but unlike Tailwind, Bravery, and that also includes Faith, Bravery and Faith increases a quarter of that boost is permanent. And that's very important. What we're going to want to do, probably sooner than later, or at least while we're playing, is to to use Steel on our characters as much as possible. We're going to try it, we're going to do it especially on Ramza, because having a really high Bravery is very helpful for like our reaction abilities. It's just good in general. So we'll be using Steel as much as we can in the battles to come, I'd say. Whenever it's feasible anyways. Also, let's take a look at Agrias and Gaffgarion now that we can see them. So, Gaffgarion's Squire class was replaced with Fell Knight. A lot of special characters have their own special generic, like a special unique class to them that they start with. Instead of Squire, Gaffgarion has Fell Knight. He gets Shadow Blade, which he starts out with, that steals target's HP. And then he can also get Dusk Blade, which absorbs their MP instead. These abilities are incredibly good, and Gaffgarion should never die because of that. Such a good ability. Costs no MP, doesn't take any charge time. It's ridiculous. We are more than happy to have him. Agrias is kind of like his polar opposite. Instead of Fell Knight, she has Holy Knight. She starts off with Judgment Blade, kind of like with what we saw from her and from Wegriff. It's like an AoE ability. It costs no MP, no charge time, and it has a chance to inflict Stop on enemies. Stop basically disables your character from moving or taking actions until it wears off. There's a few others that we can get later on her. Cleansing Strike, North Swain Strike. They're all basically, they're very similar to Judgment Blade, except they have different status effects that they have a chance to inflict. And they might have different attack patterns as well. So, for now, that's all they have learned is Judgment Blade. Or that's what all she has learned right now, but we'll probably get some more stuff on for her later. But yeah. Oh, let me see what abilities she has. So she has White Magic as her secondary. Oh wow, she has quite a bit learned already. Alright, we'll keep her with White Mage. And what items do you have? Potion and High Potion. I'm thinking of giving you White Magic as well. It's not bad. Do you have any other abilities we can give you? Nope. We're not going to give them re-equip because we don't want them equipping other stuff from our inventory. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up to Dorter and see what's going on. Ooh, a battle. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy our White Mage, our Archer up here, and our Black Mage. Let's do that. So, first battle of Chapter 2. Not too bad, especially compared to last battle. If you survive the battle against Argath, this is going to be, like, easy mode. It also helps that we have some of the strongest characters we've seen up to this point. Who is this guy? A purse of 500 gil per head. 'Tis coin I lack, not wits. 2,000, or you can stick 'em yourself. Mayhap you forget the ease with which men are branded heretics. Threats, is it? 1,000, then. 700, I can offer no more. Done. Let it be said that I was aught but a pious man. Oh, so is that knight part of the church or something? I pray your newfound piety lends not itself to mercy. They will be here soon, and I shudder to think of your fate should any of them survive. No sooner speak the devil's name than he doth appear. You've work to do. Best be about it. Alright, so we have to deal with these sellswords, huh? Gods be good, that's Sir Gaffgarion. 700 ahead for this? Looks like you made a mistake there. An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour. If you'd not fight, the road home lies behind you. While I make no habit of charity, I could not well abandon so goodly a wrench of rogues. Do not patronize me, sir. I love their banter. It's very endearing in its own way. So yeah, a pretty straightforward fight. We're just got basically a narrow stretch of land going uphill. But the important part is that they're all clustered together as well. They also have archers for the first time. But as you can see, they're not too dangerous. They seem to just be using like crossbows. And I'd say compared... Oh, that one actually has a regular bow. Okay. But as you can see, the attack range on those bows, since they're uphill, are greater than normal. And the flip side is also true. If you're shooting uphill, your range goes down by 1. So it's good to keep that in mind, like your height advantage when you're using an archer. It makes a huge difference. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can take this guy down before he gets his cast off. Right. Does anybody go off before I do that? No. Alright, I think we're just gonna come up here. Actually, let me see. What's the range on this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can get a spell on these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to move up here. And get the fire off on these guys. 114. 93. Okay, so it'll at least kill one of them. It might kill him. Actually, it will kill him as well. I didn't realize he had so little health. He must not have been equipped with anything. It's kind of funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, how far up can you attack? Not very. So you'll need to move... 1, 2, 3, 4... It's a bit tricky, because I can't actually cancel my movement after I've made it. 2... I'm just gonna move up here. I'm just gonna hope for the best, but I don't think we can hit him from here. Oh, we can. Awesome. So that's a guaranteed kill. Nice. I guess not having to shoot catty corner also helps. We'll also go ahead and protect our guys. Let's go ahead and protect our black mage. She's gonna need help. Awesome, it went off. It can be a little frustrating when your buffs don't go off sometimes, but we had a good chance of it going off anyways. And there goes both of them. Fire is so good. And the counter tackle takes him out. See? Pretty trivial battle. Especially when they clump up like that. 77, wow. I don't think I've ever seen it do that much damage this early on. Agrias, why don't you use your abilities? And that might have been because there'd be friendly fire. But I was expecting to do more damage than that. Let's go ahead and get, actually, while we have the chance, I think we're going to... Oh wait, no, we don't have that ability I was talking about, the one that increases brave, so we'll just attack. Or... we can do a little bit of XP grinding while we have the chance. We don't have to kill her right away. I swear, guys, this is to, you know, avoid grinding in the future as much as possible. Let's get some XP going. You have pretty good defenses. I guess that makes sense considering you have a shield. So let's get a side shot. It's a little better. And let's go ahead and use a cure. I think Gaffgarion will be able to finish her off. Yep. Boom. Very good. We cannot linger. We must find Lady Ovelia. And how shall we do that? Call her out name and hope she comes running? Her captors have but one place to go, the impenetrable walls of Fort Besselat. Then we must lose no time. Fort Besselat. We haven't been there before. So at least now we know our destination, I think. So yeah, first battle of Chapter 2, not too bad. Since we did 2 battles this episode, though, I think I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. This is TheInterloper, signing out.